Troy from ZA Comics with another unboxing here for you. This time it's the Star Wars Boba Fett. Really timely since the season just ended. This one is the Mythos collection from SideShow, 1/6 scale. Iconic Boba Fett look. Mythos is kind of their what if type series. This one, like I say, comes in 12 inches high. We're gonna put her together for you and let's get to it. The outer box has this pretty picture of Boba in his classic pose holding his blaster. Opening the box, there's this insert here with another classic pose of Boba. Removing that insert gives us our first glimpse of the actual action figure of Boba Fett and some of the 3 replacement hands. Taking out that top tray, you get to see all of his weapons, his jetpack, and his stand. This is a classic Star Wars branded plastic stand with a hole in the top where you can place this stand to hold him up around his crotch. Boba Fett comes with a Z6 jetpack with articulating boosters, and the missile has the fins that pop out on the side. He has a tactical knife. He has his classic EE3 carbine blaster rifle, which you see him use in most of the movies. He comes with a Sacros K11 blaster. He also has a concussion grenade launcher with collapsible stock. He gets the Blastech DLT-19 heavy blaster, which is wrapped in camouflage cloth, and 3 trophy lightsabers from different Jedi that he has beaten. Boba comes with 8 interchangeable hands. He comes in a package with the fist at the end of his wrist, but he also has a set of neutral hands, a set of grip hands, and a set of trigger and support rifle hands. Now we get into the meat of the whole thing, the actual action figure. Boba Fett comes with a lot of very detailed armor. The rangefinder does come down in front of his face. He comes with the canvas robe. And just like Din Djarin, this helmet's not coming off. He has the gauntlets with all the weaponry on it, on both sides. From here, we'll go down to his blaster holster. This blaster holster, very detailed. It has magnetic closure. Here he's got the comma that protects the back of his legs from shrapnel, the girth belt, the ammo pouch, and yep, he's got the Boba thong. Goes from the back of the belt all the way to the front to the bottom of the codpiece. Here he's got the Wookiee braids, the trophy Wookiee braids. He's got the jetpack connection in the back. That's how he hooks on the jetpack. So you can display him with or without the Z6 jetpack. A lot of people miss this detail. His boots actually have spikes on the front. He has 2 spikes on the front of each boot. He's got the knee darts with the appropriate battle damage. Up here, the pauldron with the mythosaur symbol. On the other side, just battle damaged. And let's look at his chest plate here. There would be a readout, LED readout, and on the other side is the Fett family symbol. And here's the dent that Cad Bane put into his helmet in their duel. There's also a dent in his codpiece. Boba Fett in all his glory. They really did a lot of cool stuff with this. The viewfinder on his helmet, you can actually pull down. As if you watched Boba Fett season 1, he actually did use that there in the last episode. He has interchangeable hands. These are the fists. You can have them holding, pulling trigger, everything. There's a couple other different hands. In fact, there's 4 other sets. There's 4 sets total, including the ones on him. Got all his ammo pouches. I have put the lightsabers in there. They always have trophies. There's his lightsaber trophies. You know, and he's got the Wookiee braids. He's got to show off a little bit. I was looking, a lot of the armor is really accurate. Even the dent in his helmet, which Cad Bane put in there, if you ever read all the legends. I mean, has the knee darts, all removable, toe spikes, all that good stuff. He's got the, you know, the knife, the removable knife in the sheath. He's got the blaster here in his holster. The jetpack is removable, and let me just show you. It's almost like because I'm building Boba Fett armor right now, and it goes on almost exactly the same. Cool thing, the jets are movable, and what I found by accident is the little fins on his rocket. You can actually pull all three of them up and have them out as such. His other, you know, he's got other, it comes with other blasters. The most iconic, of course, is the EE3, which we saw in Return of the Jedi and Empire. But here's the rifle I really wanted to look at. It looks like it might be based on one of the, you know, the Tusken Raiders one, also that you saw in the holiday special, except this one doesn't have the fork at the end. Din Djarin has one of those. You saw that pretty extensively. Also, it has a bipod that you can put back together, and it just clicks up into place so you don't have to worry about it. Boom, done. The rangefinder, you can pull up and down. So lots of cool little details on this thing. I'm really liking it a lot. You know, ammo pouches, and from what I can tell, you know, since I'm building a Boba Fett armor myself, it's pretty accurate. Got the girth belt, and I showed you in the one video, it even has what they call the Boba thong, the one little piece that goes from the back of the belt all the way up to the front to the cod piece. He's got his boot spats. Since this is Mythos, you know, they added a little more. He's got the poncho instead of his cape, and the poncho has some, you know, multiple wires in there, so you can kind of make the cape blowing in the wind if you so desire as such. Very posable. The comma skirt doesn't have that wire in there, but the comma skirts, but the comma skirt does have some pouches in there for storage of other things. Mandalorians use those way back. You know what? I take that back. The front of the comma skirt does have the wires in it, so you can pose it blowing back to expose him. But they were mostly to protect the back of the legs. It was a leather type armor to protect the back of their legs in battle from, you know, small shrapnel popping up and stuff. You don't see it. Some of the Mandalorians still wear it, but it was an older Mandalorian thing. But all in all, I'm really liking the detail on this thing. Very posable, especially if you want to change out the hands to hold any of the rifles. You know, you can have him with his finger on the trigger. You can have him with his classic pose resting it across, which he did in the last episode of Boba also. But yeah, I can't, man, for the price on this, I believe it's $249.99, $250. Can't beat it, man. The quality on this thing is crazy, just like all SideShow pieces. Armor, very accurate. Even has the little ding piece and the cod piece there where you got hit by something pretty heavy. The Beskar armor has got to be pretty bad. So if you're a big Boba Fett fan or Star Wars fan even, this piece, if you don't like the Mythos part, you can always take off the little poncho and the skirt, and you still have a very accurate Boba Fett. Very posable, lots of assorted accoutrements to put on there. He's got every one of his iconic rifles. Just a really great piece. If you like this unboxing, you'd like to see more like it, subscribe, man. It really helps us out a lot. Don't cost you nothing. And until you see our next video, later, nerds.
Get nerdy with me. Tell me what game that you get on. Is it COD or Eve? What kind of class do you play, girl? In an RPG.